Did you know that the average person checks their phone over 150 times a day? I mean, that's like, wow. This startling statistic reveals just how deeply entrenched our cell phone habits have become. It's almost like our phones are glued to our hands, isn't it? In this video, we're diving into the alarming reality of cell phone addiction. We'll explore how our obsession with screens is affecting our lives and relationships. Spoiler alert, it's not just the obvious stuff. It runs deeper than you might think. So, let's lay it out. What are the primary issues related to cell phone addiction? First up, mental health impacts. Studies have shown that excessive screen time can lead to anxiety, depression, and even loneliness. Crazy, right? Next, there's social disconnection. We often find ourselves sitting in a room full of people, yet we're all glued to our screens instead of engaging with each other. And let's not forget decreased productivity. Whether it's at work or school, those distractions can really take a toll on our efficiency. It's like our phones have become these little black holes, sucking away our time and focus. Now let's delve deeper. Did you know that a whopping 40% of people feel anxious when they're separated from their phones? That's according to a study from the University of Maryland. And it's not just adults. Teenagers are facing this too, with many reporting that their phones have affected their sleep patterns and school performance. Experts are weighing in as well. Psychologists are calling it a behavioral addiction, similar to gambling. And personal stories? Oh boy, I've heard some doozies. Like that one time a friend of mine missed a family gathering because he was too busy scrolling through Instagram. It's wild how these devices can pull us away from real-life experiences. Here's a powerful insight that really hits home. A study published in the journal Psychological Science found that people who limit their phone use to just 30 minutes a day reported higher levels of happiness and social connection. One personal testimony that stands out is from a woman who decided to go on a digital detox for a month. She realized that instead of scrolling through feeds, she could be nurturing relationships, picking up hobbies, or even just enjoying a sunset. That simple shift in perspective can change everything. It's like we're all just one conscious decision away from a healthier relationship with our devices. So, to sum it all up, we've talked about the mental health impacts, social disconnection, and the productivity drain that cell phone addiction brings into our lives. It's clear that awareness and moderation in our screen usage are key. We have to be mindful of how these tiny screens can have such a big impact on our lives. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever felt like you were addicted to your phone? Share your experiences in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to check out my other videos on technology and mental health. Let's keep the conversation going.